best of my ability, the knowledge of the art, and perceive me creator, more things which I do not see, and gave up my heart. Okay. Thanks, bud, for having me back again.
I was forced into it.
Yeah.
Popular demand.
Darren, come here, please. I made Darren a guru in Silat about 2 years ago, was it? 2000? Oh, well, see, time goes by quickly. Okay. He definitely knows his stuff. Thank you, Darren. And he's going to be helping me. Did we cover any Djurus last time?
No.
Just the beginning of one.
Just the beginning of one. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dissect it slowly if you guys want to learn that, because it's a foundational thing, basics, where you can apply it to anything once you understand. It's just movement. You know, call it whatever you want. It's just movement. Okay? It's upper body, yes, but you're working everything. You have to. When at all possible, bring your center underneath your bow again. Okay? Because if his weight was forward and I pushed weight on here and he alleviated, okay, back again. Now put your pole straight. Now alleviate. He's a lot more sensitive. You see? It's just a basic idea, but you have to understand something. As much as you understand alleviation, the opposite is also true. That's how much generation you understand. The two sides of the coin. There is no separation between alleviation and generation. You have to understand that now. That's the same thing. So if all you're doing is practicing generation, you're forgetting the other side, which is going to make you 50% better, which is the alleviation part. So you have to have a good foundation, okay? The first movement, he's going to come up, just do the first movement. Okay, so you notice how it's not his muscles that are bringing that up. Everything comes from the core. Do it again, please. See how he did it? He whips it up. See, he whips it up. You over-exaggerate these movements. After a while, you don't see yourself doing it, but you're doing it. It becomes very internalized, very instantaneous again, please. Okay, so the first one, he whips it up. He does the same thing with this one. Then see how he went back? He went too fast, go slow. You see what he did? Now look, he's expanding, go ahead, do that motion. He's expanding his chest girdle, see? But this still stays proper structure. You can't be doing this. Now he closes. See? Remember I was talking to you about that? This is one way to alleviate and generate. Your whole body has to understand which parts alleviate and generate for any particular reason. No matter if you're boxing, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can incorporate all these principles in what you're doing. That's the idea. This old-time martial arts had it down because they did it for a long period of time. Foundation about foundation about foundation. Okay, again, please.
Just the first one.
That's good to get to. Okay. Do it again. See, it's not, you can see how he can alleviate and generate just through understanding of the body. Okay? You can always add oomph to it. No problem with that. At the proper time, it works wonders. But you have to depend on the foundation first before you put the cherry on top of the cake. If you just depend on muscle and strength and speed, that's what you got. You get someone who's wiser and smarter, you're gone. Okay, again, please. See, he's using this again now. What he's doing with the lower part is his center is just moving back just a little bit. See? Just to draw it in and then out again. See? Over-exaggerate. See? Great. Okay. So now do the elbow. So now he corks back. See? He's alleviating at the same time he's getting potential generation. The hip is going to lead first because it's a close-in weapon. And he drew it back before point of impact. Why? It's like a whip. You throw the whip out, then your hand comes back in order for it to snap. That's what this does. Again, yes, the elbow. See how he drew it back? That's how, the difference between that and just a regular elbow hit that most people do is that this is a force going in whatever direction you're focusing. This one hits that focus point right there. Right there. So you can, with proper understanding, transfer the energy into whatever part of the body you want to. If you want to jar his brain on the inside, you can do that, because you've learned to focus that energy at that point. So if he does this, that's where it is. That's where it is. See? It's not, it's not a football. That's force. You want focused power. This is how you learn it. Again. Are you getting there? Yes. Just complete it. See how his hips are a very integral part. Why? Because this is a base and this is a base. This is the liaison. You really do draw power from your lower base. Boxer does it too. I mean, I can see it in all the boxing fundamentals. It's there. One more time. Just the whole thing's over. See? The tenseness is just at this point of imagined focus energy. That's when you tense. And you don't have to tense hard, 3-5% of your muscle, because you're teaching your muscles to tense at that point in time. That's an art in itself. Someone who really can hit hard with hardly doing any motion, that's because he understands, or she understands that. You can focus that point right there, because your body's a whip. And that's what the Djuru teaches you. It teaches you to alleviate and generate. Yeah, you can get 1,000 techniques out of it. And I'm not going to bore you to death with that. I'll give you a few. That's fine. That's all you need. But this is what you need to understand. If you understand this, you incorporate it in what you do. In what you do. You want to make your circles big first, because in order to understand anything, you have to make it big. After a while, you file them away. It's just like learning a shortcut to the market. First, someone draws your map. You go this way, this way, this way, right angles, right? Because you haven't been there before. After a while, what do? You cut. Same thing here. You got to know what your parameters are before you can cut corners. Because if you don't understand your parameters, like I'm a blind person and I want to learn this room, I have to go like this first, right? Or else I'm going to stumble over everything. Same thing. So whatever you do it big and wide at first. Is it beginning? Yes. You have to start somewhere. You can't just cut corners and go, well, I want to look like him, so I start doing everything tight. You won't get it. You won't understand. I teach Djuru too like this, right? Really wide. I just do this because I understand. I've been doing it a long time. But if I just showed you this, you go, what the heck's that for? Oh, okay, wrist line. Right, or something, you know? Okay, so do it one more time, then we're going to incorporate this, and I'll teach you guys this.